Hi everybody and welcome to the latest video. It is Tuesday morning and it's just reached 10 o'clock. I dropped my car off this morning, my trusty 2002 Honda CR-V. It's in for its MOT. I'm hoping it's going to pass, although last year it struggled to get past the emissions test. But luckily our mechanic at the garage, Todd, he works miracles. So I'm hoping for another miracle for him to get the car on the road. Otherwise I'm going to end up having to scrap it and then probably, I don't know, I'll be without a car, which will suck. In the meantime, today is actually quite going to be quite a good day for me in terms of keeping me motivated and busy. I've got a customer that's due any moment now to pick up a Pennywise body knocker, which they bought on the website, which is this fella here. We've got one of these in the window doing its thing as well, and I'm guessing they might have seen him in the window, and because of that bought on the website, and they're coming to collect, so that's fantastic. I also have a wholesale order arriving, which I'm very excited about. I'll show you that when it gets here. And in the meantime, I've been picking orders for shipping, mostly, well, it's all eBay stuff at the moment. I've already packaged up this guy here. That is the Toony Terror's Ghostface figure, which is absolutely awesome. So I've already packaged him up. Oh, and there you go. And the customer's just turned up, so I'll be back in a second. RC part sales wise, these are the 3 items that have sold overnight. We have sold a ride height gauge. So this is really for racers that want to make sure that their car is as symmetrically set up as possible, so it drives as they'd expect. That sold for about £8. I've got plenty of those. That'll go as a large letter, under 100 grams. Actually, it might not be because it's made of metal. So let's just test with my high-level scales. I really need to get some proper scales. I'm always fighting with these. These are really horrible. Yep, that'll be significantly under. As you can see, that only weighs 47 grams. So even with the other bits and pieces, like the other bits, even with the envelope, it will be far under. And the other 2 items that sold were a manifold spring, and that sold for about £5 something. And then this piece, this pulley holder, is going abroad, and the customer paid £17 to get this item. So wow, I'm really happy that they did. Other stuff that has sold, I believe we have sold this Blaze Minecraft figure. We have sold a Kick-Ass 2 Hit Girl, but that's going to be coming off from the back because I've got a few of those in stock. We also sold this Guitar Hero figure. Now, I did have some of these, I thought, just to hand, but I don't, because I actually sold this version of Johnny Napalm with the green mohawk. That's what's in the photograph on the eBay listing, but they are available in different colors. So on the shop floor, for example, I've got him with a brown mohawk, so I didn't want to send the brown mohawk version in case the customer bought this specifically seeing the green mohawk. And then I'm going to have to adjust the listing to reflect that I've got the brown mohawk version. I think I've got more of those than I have of the green. So he's actually a pretty cool figure if you look at him. Quite a nice figure. So that sold. And also we sold our last 2 pop vinyl Bartman figures. Right, I really was not expecting that. It's now actually 1 o'clock in the afternoon. My camera battery died, so it's been sat on charge for the last couple of hours. And I've just ended up going on the biggest productivity rampage. That is the only way I can describe it. I don't know what happened, and it's one of the dangers of not really having your day properly planned out. I still haven't finished shipping my items. I ended up pulling all the orders, so got all the stuff that I needed in terms of the action figures, the RC parts. Everything's ready to be shipped, and it won't take me any time to ship it because it's all very easy. It's either going to go in a small parcel-sized box, or it's going to go in a Jiffy envelope, padded Jiffy envelope. And so shipping's really not a concern. But what I have managed to do is I've managed to condense so much stock in the back and get so much more stock out onto the shop floor simply by changing over a lot of fixtures to these longer hooks. I realized that you know, there's no point in having this gondola which has got this kind of depth to it without ramming it full. So I ended up getting loads of stock that was in the back, in boxes, in crates, and as much of it as I could put out, I've put out. So we haven't got just one of something out, we've got every Guitar Hero figure we've got in stock now out on display. It's not taking up space in the back, it's going to make doing inventory a lot easier, and also it's going to make me much more visually aware of how much I've got of something, and as such I can then make decisions about cutting price to shift it on, etc. So I know, for example, I've got a lot of these Ghostbusters thing, I've got some Cyberpunk figures. Obviously the game didn't do as well or wasn't received as well. I obviously have a fair few Kick-Ass figures, things like that, and I will visually be able to see this, and I just think it's so much better. And I've done similar over here, so rather than having boxes of these in crates, I've got these longer hooks now, so I can actually get 4, whereas we were only able to display 2 of these NECA Ultimate figures. We've now got 4 of them on display, so that just saves a lot of space, and it's meant that I've been able to condense down a lot of cardboard, and also a lot of crates. So all of these crates are now empty. These were all full. Every single one of those was full with bits of stock in there. So now that I've gotten rid of it, it's just going to create a lot more space. And as you can see, even these crates here on the floor, you can see a lot of those have got a lot of space. So I'm going to be working on that. And also, it makes the shop look nice, and, you know, it makes it look full. It makes it look a pleasure to shop. It's not too sparse. At the end of the day, I need a nice balance. I don't want it to look like a boutique where you've only got one item on display or something, and I also don't want it to look like a busy, cramped shop with too much stock. And that's Rebecca calling me at lunch, so I'll catch you guys afterwards. Just had a lovely chat with Rebecca at lunch. Thankfully, she's gone off in a much better mood. I am just so thrilled with the amount of work that's been done. I've now condensed these crates right down to just a handful of crates with stock in, the others are empty. I've also had my delivery arrive, which I'm going to show you guys later. There it is. I'll go through that later. But right now, what I want to do is concentrate on just finishing off the tidying up, get the shipping sorted, get it actually boxed and all the labels printed, so then I can actually go and grab myself a bite to eat. I'm absolutely famished. I didn't even have breakfast this morning. I've just had one coffee, and it hasn't bothered me because this is the first time I'm really stopping. I find that I'm like, I've definitely realised no music, no distractions, just work, and I can just burn through work and I feel great about it. But as soon as I take a moment, as soon as that little break happens, I start to realise, hold on, I'm really hungry, etc. Hold on, I haven't had a rest yet. So I'm going to definitely get the shipping sorted before I actually do anything. Well, finish tidying up, get the shipping sorted, take it down to the post office, grab myself some lunch. And maybe I'll hear from the car garage. I've not heard from them yet, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. And then I'll be able to share with you guys the new stock that's come in that I'm really excited about too. A little 20-minute past 2 in the afternoon update. Hit a little bit of a snag. I've just started doing the shipping because I've tidied up a little bit. Started doing a little bit of shipping. And I've run out of brown tape, haven't I? I ran out of packaging tape, so I cannot actually complete my packaging, I cannot do my shipping until I go out and get some tape, which means at the same time I may as well grab myself something to eat for lunch. I'm going to try to keep it as healthy as possible, but right now I'm in that horrible place where I've gotten too hungry. I should have brought some lunch with me. That's really what I need to work on, is make sure that going forward I'm going to bring lunch with me. But the last couple of days I've been taking the cars to the garages, so I've got to be there super early, and it's just thrown me off because I'm obviously doing the dog walk in the morning, etc. as well. Excuses. Anyway, I'm going to go and get myself some tape so I can finish off shipping these items, and at the same time I'm going to grab myself something to eat. I think we can safely call it a fail on the healthy lunch part. I ended up going for the £3 meal deal at One Stop. Chicken baguette, McCoy's salt and malt vinegar, and a bottle of fizzy. It's just gone past 5 o'clock and it has been manic here, and I've created that manic atmosphere all by myself. There's no one else here, the shop is closed, but I've done so much and I feel insanely good about it. Probably better than I should. I've tidied the shop up. All the parcels are ready, and they need to be. They're in that IKEA bag. They need to be taken to the post office as soon as possible. I've stocked up a lot of stuff. I've even put out some more gizmos, and you can see that this little one is chilling on top of them all. Lots of space has been created behind the door here. In the crates, I've got cardboard mounting there that I need to now cut up again, and I really do need to actually put an advert out to get some people local who want to pick up some cardboard to pick it up, because there's no way I'm going to be able to get through all of that, and there's just far too much of it. I've also had a little bit of bad news. My car did not pass its MOT, and the main reason is because the rubber pedal cover for the brake had perished, and without that it fails the MOT. So I have ordered one of those on eBay. Hopefully it'll be here in the next day or two, but I can't get my MOT, therefore I cannot drive the car. The car is still at the garage just because of a stinky brake pedal rubber thing. I had a few more sales since as well. Sold yet another one of these awesome hit girls. I actually posed her like this. I think actually she looks pretty cool. You can see she's got her gun out there, and with the other hand she has got that very menacing looking knife blade machete thing. I think that's an amazing figure. So one of those has sold. I've also sold, since doing the shipping, this Fortnite Dire action figure. Really nice action figure. Anything with like a werewolf type thing is awesome. And I have also sold another swiggle fish. So these little things are starting to pay off. Only $5.99, but still a nice little sale. And actually surprisingly good profit still for me. So really happy with that. Those I'm not going to ship out now because the shipping's been done for the day. So I'm going to go and just do the shipping that needs to go out. And then I'll probably package those up when I get back. And if I have time to drop them off, I will do that. Oh yeah, and I still have to show you the haul that came in because it looks like it's pretty cool. Here we are. First thing I've got here is actually a scarf, and you can see it's got a Pokeball design on it. So I've got a couple of those, so really happy with that. We have got a really nice Spider-Man cap, kind of with into the Spider-Verse, what is the Miles Morales Spider-Man logo, which I think is excellent. I really like that. So I got a couple of those. There's some fun ones in here as well. We have got a PlayStation cap, so designed to kind of, I guess, look like a PlayStation. Yes, it does, because actually it's got the reset button, and on this side you've got the eject button. How cool is that? So a couple of PlayStation caps. We've got Animal Crossing for people that are into that. So Animal Crossing has got quite a big following, so I thought that was a nice thing to have. We have also gotten some more funky PlayStation caps. I mean, these are pretty crazy looking. So yeah, another one there. What else have we got here? We have gotten, oh wow, that is so cool. That is really nice. Like a color block Pikachu cap. Got two of those. And this is one of my favorites. We have got a Cookie Monster cap. And as you can see, the brim has got a cookie bite, as it were, taken out of it. So we've got a couple of those. More Spider-Man. This time we have got his Spider-Man, like his face, as it were. We have got more PlayStation. These are really nice, actually. Now this looks really cool. That is Eevee. Oh, really? I need to get that out of the bag really to show you guys. But that is Eevee. Looks so cool with the ears. So any Pokemon fan will like that. We've got Pikachu again with the ears. What's in here? Oh, wow. Yep. Mario fans will know what this is. Like a Mario cap. That is really cool. I'm going to either put these on Thanos up there, or I might put him on Flasher Gremlin, and we'll see how he looks, and we'll take some photos. That is really cool. Really like those. So two of those. What else have we got here? More PlayStation. PlayStation's always a cool thing to have. I went a bit gamery, didn't I? Mario. Got a couple of Marios. Oh, now we're talking. This is more like it. the N64. I was such an N64 fanboy. Oh, do I? I think I may need to keep one of those. May need to keep one of those. There's another N64. And finally, Zelda with some wings on the side. So a nice Zelda cap, really cool. And I think that is it. So quite a little selection there, just to add a bit of variety. I still have more stuff to order, but I just love ordering stuff like this because this is the kind of stuff that people really do get excited about. Not everyone is going to want to show their appreciation for a TV show or a video game, or they're not going to show their fandom by just wanting action figures on display. It's just not everybody's cup of tea, and it's something that we've noticed more and more since getting things like the 3D prints, the doormats, the framed prints, the cups, like the mugs we've had in, and obviously these caps, wallets. People want to show their fandom and are more likely actually to show their fandom in those ways. That's why things like keychains are so popular, because they're just something you can have on your person, and you know, it's not going to be, you know, someone comes to your house and then they see a massive action figure collection, because that's not everyone's style. So just something that I mean, personally, I love action figures. Come to my house, you'll see action figures, but it's not for everybody. So I kind of like having this stuff in, and that N64 cap, oh, that looks so cool. So I'm waiting for Rebecca to pick me up from work. She's finished and she's off for the next couple of days, so she's going to be thrilled. So I'm just taking that extra time to get some of these listings done of the new stock that's come in, and I've been using good old Thanos to promote the actual baseball caps. As you can see, he looks really thrilled to be showing off that really nicely embroidered Nintendo 64 baseball cap. I actually really like that. It's kind of, I don't know, I think I could, I don't know, could I rock that? I don't know. The brim's a bit big for my liking. I think it's a bit too modern, perhaps. I don't know. But anyway, I think it looks good on Thanos, and I think it's going to be a good seller. So really pleased with these. So I'm actually taking just the odd photo of Thanos with the cap on, and I'll be sharing that on like social media to promote it, to get it in front of people. And I'm getting it listed on the website and onto eBay as well. So being productive till the end. One of the downsides of trying to be like more competitive on eBay is trying to like do like the free shipping, the next day shipping, and that kind of thing, which is something that I've realized that I need to do on the products that I'm offering when it comes to the pop culture side of the business. Not necessarily on the radio control stuff. That stuff I still have like a 2-day handling time. I charge for shipping and everything's fine. When it comes to the pop culture stuff, by being price competitive, offering free shipping, offering quick shipping, I've noticed like an almost instant increase in interest in terms of offers to watchers and in terms of sales. So I can't ignore that, especially whilst the shop is closed, especially whilst we're building up our website. The downside to that is it means I've got to go in pretty much every day to ship. So tomorrow, Wednesday, would normally be my day off, but I'm going to have to just bite the bullet, nip into the shop in the morning, get all my shipping done as quickly as possible, but then I'm determined to not do any more work and then just come home. Beck, you can actually just see her through the window pane there, ironing. She's now off for the next 3 days, so I'm not going to want to like be at the shop the whole day tomorrow especially, and really for the rest of the week, to be honest, but I will be having to go in to do shipping, etc. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you guys have got any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll do my best to get back to you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.